glad I created a lot of arrows because holy cow, stop shooting green, yellow shit at me. So this one's called Beyond the Map, and it immediately caught my attention because it basically pitches itself as Diablo meets Valheim. Two of my all-time favorite games and genres, an ARPG blended with survival, crafting, and base building. Honestly, what more could I ask for? Visually, it's definitely leaning into those Valheim-style aesthetics, but it also dives headfirst into the ARPG side of things. Not just with the isometric camera, but with the abilities, scaling gear, and the armor and clothing you can craft as well as find. Now, like I said, I didn't have a whole lot of time just because of my own schedule, but I do plan on diving deeper into this game and probably coming back with a follow-up video later on once I've convinced a friend of mine to come play this with me. But this first look should give you at least a feel for the early gameplay, some of the crafting, some of the combat, and the overall vibe of the game is going for. But before we jump in, if you enjoy this video, make sure to hit that subscribe and ring that notification bell. I usually post indie and AA game content twice a week, Saturdays for sure, and often in Wednesdays. All right, let's get started. Okay, welcome back. I believe this is going to be a Wednesday video, first one in a while. This is Beyond the Map, and the game caught my attention because they said in their little synopsis that this is Diablo 4 meets Valheim. Now, both those games I have immense amount of time. In fact, the other day I told someone I had like 300 hours in Valheim, and then I double-checked, and I actually had like 500 hours in Valheim. I play that game a lot, and I love ARPGs. Diablo 4, Path of Exile 2. I've been playing a lot of Path of Exile 2 lately. But yeah, so this game caught my attention because it's supposed to be a mix of both, and yeah, that's exactly an awesome factor. So basically, it's a ARPG, but you're gonna have the ability to like craft bases and have a bit more on the survival mechanics. Ooh. Oh, can I not pick up? Oh, there we go. So there's a lot to this from what I've seen. It did come out a little bit ago, not actually that long, like I think the 25th of August. So yeah, I'm kicking the tires on this, seeing what it's like. Right now, yeah, it definitely has that kind of Valheim look to it a little bit. Valheim, oh my God, Valheim has a bit more of a unique of its own kind of look. Bit more on the 8-bit style, maybe like 16-bit almost. But I love Valheim. Valheim's one of my all-time favorite games. All right, I'm assuming I'm not getting any like. Oh, press H to create a weapon. Okay. Oh, hover over the icon to see. Okay, craft. Okay, so sick. Okay, cool. Now, can I craft? Yes. Okay. And simple bandages. I don't, but I do have some health potions. I love it. It kind of definitely has that ARPG stuff with the globes on either side for mana and for things. There's 3 class options, I guess. I chose Marine because you don't drop your like equipped weapons and armor on death. You'll lose all your other inventory, but like but then I took a buff that is supposed to increase my experience by like 30% by causing me to lose all my equipment on dying. So I don't know if that just completely negates it. But also the Marines seem to be a bit more robust, seem to be able to take more damage. Probably the better option for solo play. Okay, it's not automatic. I can actually... Okay. All right. I don't have a pickaxe. Okay. Okay, I kind of like that it's not automatic, that you're actually, like, you know, doing all the swinging yourself. Oh, I gotta chop these down even further? Ooh, okay. But yeah, survival games are probably up there with some of my favorite games. You mix that with ARPGs, and I think you got just like an absolute winning combination, at least so far. I don't want to fight anyone just yet because I literally have nothing. Okay, beat open my build menu and build a workbench. Let's do that. Workbench. Okay. Boom. Ooh, okay. Linen cloth. I haven't got that yet. All right, primitive bow. Let's create that. Cool. Now I need arrows. Probably don't have... Oh, I do have enough for some flints. It wants me... Okay, let's do that. Let's get a few of these. It just takes stone, so it doesn't take anything like fancy. I thought it would take like flint. Yeah, yeah, immediately just take that. All right. Probably need some more stones for the campfire. So we keep grabbing these. I like that there's actual ammo in this. Usually in ARPGs, when you're a bowman, you don't have any ammo. All right. Let's see. Build. Campfire. Boom. Okay. Can definitely cook stuff. All right. Rested. Build a bed next to the fire. Okay. This is very rudimentary. It needs a roof. Okay. So I got to build a base. Packable table. Okay, wooden structures. Okay. Can I not? Okay, I can. Okay, hold on. Can I destroy this? Oh, X destroy over there on the left. Okay, yeah. Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna build up a little, like, hut. Wait, can I not build there? Okay, weird. Okay, so we're gonna go and X destroy that, and we're gonna build. Oh, it's like not. Okay, here we go. So we're gonna do. It's a little weird. You need more materials. Copy that. All right. I like that I don't have to switch to the tools to use this stuff. Like, it's just automatically. I wonder how long my tools last. There was a class that allowed you to have, like, your tools lasted longer as well. But once again, for playing solo, I figured being as, like, resilient as I possibly can is going to be the better option. Because it does seem like you can play this with friends. It said you could play, you know, that I can buff allies and stuff. Maybe that's NPC allies. I don't know yet. It'd be really cool if you could play with friends because, you know, like Valheim you could, Diablo you can, you know, things like that. So, I haven't played Diablo 4 in a while. I wonder if it's worth hopping back into. My axe is losing its edge. Okay. All right, watch this. Watch this. Walls. Boom. I don't want to step in the fire. I don't know if that'll hurt me. How do I rotate? Oh, okay. Just. Oh, wow. I can rotate on a lot of axes. Okay. Is this my roof for right now? It's my roof for now. Oh, okay. Okay. Oh, okay. I don't have a corner roof, it looks like. So I just gotta do this like this, I guess. Can I intercede? This is gonna look not great, but I'll do it for now. Okay, no, you're fine. What do we need for the bed? Just wood. Okay. Oh my gosh. All right. We might cut out. I'm going to grind a little bit and I'll edit a lot of this out and then we'll get into some action. Okay. I got everything. I got the bed and my chest crafted. This is actually not even connected to the base, so we're not going to look at that. I don't know how to rotate my screen or if I even can. Might be fixed, but I'm supposed to be looking for now food. Yeah, look at this. So it's just like a seed map, just kind of like Valheim is. So I'm looking for, they say look for mushrooms or meat. Ah, mushrooms. Cool. I got to go cook it. Make it safe. Get out of the rain. Boom. Boom. Plus 20 mana. Interesting. I'm not a mana user at the moment. And then eat it. Boom. Eaten. Alright, collect cloth from drowned on the coast. Okay, so now we gotta go fight. I am wet, so yeah, there's a lot of this that's inspired by Valheim. At least from what I'm seeing. There's a lot of it, though, that I'm, like, really appreciative of, like, how ARPG it is. That is a magic drown, boy. Oh my gosh. I'm glad I created a lot of arrows because holy cow. Holy cow. Stop shooting green, yellow shit at me. All right. Getting all of our linen. We're also getting some other stuff. Is this going to be any different than just normal wood? No. Okay. All right. 8 of 13. I'm still short. Okay, grinded a little bit to get the linen cloth. The fog rolled in, so I was like searching around the beach for a while there to try and find more drowned. Wait, there's a structure over here? Oh, it's my structure. I was like, okay, so it's actually putting it on the map up here, which is kind of cool. All right, so we want cloak, legs, and feet. Okay. Which is good, because we've been running around nude. And then we'll get some more of these. And then open up inventory and use the skill book. What is this? What are those? I don't even know what I was doing. Okay. Old soldier badge. Okay. That's almost toast. Oh, C to open skills. Okay. Oh, okay. Skill board can be reset anytime. Okay. Hold on. What is this? Each level, choose to unlock a new slot or create a connection between two adjacent unlock. But, like, do they mean anything? Oh, aim shot. 10 mana, ranged weapon, take careful aim for fire and powerful shot, dealing 100%. Sweeping strike. That actually sounds pretty good, because I'm going to be kind of a melee guy, I think. Yes, let's do that. And then let's do some fireball. Hurl fireball that explodes, dealing 100% fire damage. Direct fire sets enemies on fire for 10% fire damage per second for 3 seconds. Cool. Okay. So I learned what those guys were doing. Yeah. All right, we need more stone. We need a lot of stone. Okay, those actually work out really well as attacks. This is the fastest you can move, though. You don't have, like, a sprint or anything, which I guess is fine. All right, I think I have enough stone to make my flint skinning knife, Because it wants me to, I guess, start skinning animals. Probably to get better equipment. Because right now I'm just wearing rags, basically. Yes, create. Do I have bone for this? Yeah. I'm going to go ahead and make that because it gets me able to get stone quicker. Nice thing is I don't have a stamina bar, so... What is this? Cold. I'm cold, okay. Probably because it's nighttime, yeah? Alright, can I get animal skin from the turtle? I get turtle meat, which is good. Man, my fireball doesn't seem to do as much damage as like my arrows do, but that guy was also using a shield, so maybe that was the case. No, my arrows do way more damage. Okay. Skin a dead animal. Can I skin the turtle? Probably not. Okay. Alright, so we gotta find like a deer or a rabbit or something. Okay. We'll come back again. I don't want to... These are one of those... The survival games are usually really grindy. Oh! And the problem with that is that they don't make for great content. I gotta build a leatherwork table. Okay. Crafting... Leatherwork table. Boom. And a tailoring table. Okay. More wood. Good God. Okay. There was a class that offered like higher yield from harvesting stuff. So like if you have like a group of friends that want to play this, like I think, you know, doing a mix of... Oh, that must be a special type of wood. Doing a mix of like the different classes would probably be good. You know, someone being this guy who's a melee. There's a fourth class that is not revealed yet, so maybe that's later down the road. Oh, that guy's a 1-star. I don't want to deal with him. So I haven't looked at their whatchamacallit. For life of me, I can't even think about what I was trying to think of. Their roadmap. That's what I'm thinking of. Okay. More stone is needed. All right, we'll get more stone. Oh, gosh. Man, I kind of enjoy being the bowman. It does a lot of damage. And I'm only using, like, the base level bow. I'm just going to build all this stuff because... Why not? What is this? Anvil? Okay. Wood structures. Furniture. Standing torch. Defense. Ooh, defensive spikes. Farming and essentials. Okay, I get a little raft. All right, so it wants me to find tin ore along a river, and then find mine core. Okay, we'll be back. All right, I found tin ore, not too far from base. So this is very much got like Valheim feels to it. I mean, usually most games when you're looking for types of ore, you'll find tin near rivers. I don't know if that's true to real life. I've never mined for tin before. I thought tin was an alloy, but maybe I'm wrong. Someone will definitely correct me in the comments. Usually when I say stuff like that, someone pops in and is like, actually, which I don't mind. Moss agate. Cool. All right. So it's not like I'm not getting ahead of myself by building this stuff. It's actually totally fine because it's already assuming I have that. Ooh, what do we got here? Zircon and a piercing wolf fang. Okay. What is this? Just wood? Okay. All right, now I just got to find copper ore in a forest. Well, I'm in a forest. All right. Be back once again. All right, I found copper. I had to go across the river for it. But I'm just going to... Ooh, azurite. Finding gems along this, too. That's interesting. Okay. Now, I know other, like, ARPGs have had some, like, crafting mechanics to it, but not, like, base building that I can think of. Oh. By the way, I did get my new aim shot while I had a couple boars attack me while I was looking around, so... But yeah, so far, you know, I mean, it's got that a little bit of grindiness, as all survival games do. You know, ARPGs, you can kind of rush into them and get pretty leveled pretty quick. I mean, I'm already got, you know, 3 different abilities. There are only 3 abilities I can get at the moment. But I mean, it's so far, I am enjoying this. Alright, we'll meet you back at base. Okay, I've smelted bronze. So now I gotta create the anvil so that I can... Oh, I need 2 bronze bars. Okay, well, hang on. I can just do it that way, too. Okay, I gotta go search the coast for debris, apparently. Oh, I died. Lost 35% to revive at your bed. So I do keep my weapons on me, but I lost all my other stuff. Okay. Interesting. Which means I can't craft. I gotta go back down. I just got mobbed. There was so many guys there. It was redunk. Alright. And I don't have enough wood to make arrows. Hey, let me see if I can find some quick wood real quick. Alright, so just like Valheim, you're gonna end up dropping all your stuff in kind of like a tombstone, gravestone kind of thing. Which I'm kind of glad I took the class I did because I keep the weapons that were equipped on me, which is really good. Because it means I can immediately start fighting back. I just can't take as much damage. I'm going to grab as much of this stuff as I can while I'm out here in case I have to run back and make more arrows. There were just so many guys. Look at all this. Look at all this. Alright, so I automatically re-equipped everything. Now I got more arrows, so I can actually... The boosted arrow shot is amazing. And then I can come in and do this. Oh, come on. Direction. Be correct. Alright. I am still looking for rope. That's what I came out here for. Rum. Okay. Oh my gosh, there's just so many guys. Okay, okay, alright, come on. Come on. I don't know what rum does for me. Alright, yeah, I just want to get in. Those frickin'... Those guys fire fireballs so fast. It's ridiculous. These guys fire arrows so fast. There we go. Yo, Mr. Turtle, I didn't mean to hurt you. So the turtles don't aggro on you unless you actually, like, hit them. Which I've leveled up quite a lot, actually. I forgot I have F. F is supposed to, like, give me a buff to, like, take less damage and stuff. Well, me and my allies. Wasn't there a chest over here? There's a chest over here. I'm gonna see. Oh, gosh. It's locked. I gotta kill this guy quick. He does the most damage. The ranged guys are what really do me in. Like, oh my gosh, please tell me I found rope yet. Okay, can I attack this? How do I open this? Oh my gosh, okay. Rope! Oh my gosh, never thought I'd be so happy to find rope. Alright, now I can go back to base after I've just obliterated all of my supplies. Alright, I gotta grab a lot of stone on the way back so I can make a lot of arrows. We'll grab lots of wood, just stuff that I don't really have to harvest. Okay, we're back at base. It wants us to build a stash. Well, here's the anvil. Boom. Wood structures, furniture, defense. Okay, crafting. Essentials. A portal, which I'm not going to be able to build. All right. What does it want from here? Copper bars 10. Okay, so it's basically just taking me through a whole lot of this stuff, and I'm not going to just have a video of me doing all that. Okay, so this needs a roof. Let's do some quick building real quick. 1 second. So I can create better equipment armor here for my class. I can upgrade the workstation. This seems to be more for someone who's like a wizard type person. I don't know the difference between a stash and a chest. I wonder if I can craft out of these, because the one thing I do dislike about a lot of these survival games is not being able to craft out of chests, right? It's really kind of annoying. Wait, plain weave skirt, 6 armor. All right, I'll wear a skirt. Why not? And put this on. Boom. I don't want to do that. I wonder if I can dismantle all that stuff. I'm just putting stuff away for the time being. I think I've kicked it enough to like pique interest, hopefully, on here. Like I said, there's so much to do. Like, I'm just barely starting out, and you know, there's got to be so much to explore. I mean, this map seems kind of big. It's not like super massive. It's not Valheim massive. It's not even like Enshrouded massive kind of aspect, but it looks pretty decent size. Hopefully there's like things to explore. Hopefully there's actually a little story or stuff to it. I haven't really got into that, but you know, playing here now, it's been about an hour. You guys haven't seen a lot of it. Was just grindy. Hopefully I can get this down to about half an hour. But yeah, I mean, the building, I wish I could rotate. Hold on. Okay, I just found how to do this. I thought I had tried middle mouse, but I guess I hadn't. So yeah, you can rotate so you can actually like properly like see how you're building your structures to put roofs on properly, because obviously this roof right now is floating. But I like the aesthetic of it. You know, there's not a whole lot of like customization for your character, but it seems like there's a few different armor sets so far. And yeah, you basically are going to figure out what class you really want to play into, because if you want to be a melee expert, I'm assuming you're going to want like this savage gear to start off with. There's an apprentice spellbook, which I'm assuming makes, you know, let's see, what does it do? Level 10 offhand, 3.75 spell power plus 2 random stats, which is pretty decent. And then all of its armor obviously is meant to increase stamina regen, increase your intellect, which hopefully I believe makes you do more damage. So yeah, this is actually pretty, you know, has like that ARPG like stat feel with all of this gear, but has that kind of Valheim feel. Oh my gosh, people are coming to attack me. Oh gosh, and they're level 5s. Alright, sorry about that. I had to stop for a second. But so far, I'm enjoying this. This is definitely a game I'm going to put some time into. I have a buddy who plays Valheim with me religiously. And if I get him to get this, I guarantee this could be another one that we sink a lot of time in. So maybe I'll do a follow-up video. Maybe when I'm, you know, down the road a little bit, when I'm further into it with, you know, a lot more building going on, I've leveled up a lot more, and just, you know, seeing what else is into the game. But I'm definitely going to be playing this. I purchased this, so I'm going to be playing a lot of it. This isn't a demo. And I'm definitely going to kick the tires more. Like right now, I haven't seen a whole lot of it, so I can't really give a lot of judge, but from what I've seen, I love this. I love ARPGs. I love like building survival games, so this blends everything perfectly. Really cool style. So far, I'm happy about this. Anyways, if you like this video, hit that like, hit that subscribe button. Also hit that notification bell as I post indie game and AA content, usually twice a week, mostly on Saturdays, but I do try and hit Wednesdays. I believe this is going to be a Wednesday video, so definitely keep an eye out for those. And if you have any other recommendations of our games you can see on the channel, or any comments you want to make about this game, go ahead and leave them down in the comments below, and we'll catch you next time.